It's time for Chad's Recovery Corner, where recovery's just around the corner. It's time for Chad's Recovery Corner, which nobody can deny. Hi! Look, I had accompaniment. Do you know why? Because one of my dear friends in recovery sent that to me. So it made me feel like that it was probably time to do yet another episode of Chad's Recovery Corner. We're not reading out of that one today, so we can just keep it thrown over there. Today's readings are going to be from Lavender Light. It's supposed to be for gay men, but it's really for anybody, and it's kind of outdated anyways. And then A Courage to Change, which is for those of us who may identify with codependent things. And today are both two things that I picked up in the readings. You may pick up something totally different. As things that kind of can bring us to the place where we might be considering using whatever that might be for you. Food, sex, drugs, alcohol, video games, although I don't understand that one. But you know. So, the first one, the road to my hometown wound along a steep hillside. As a child, I was often afraid that our car would swerve too widely and go over the edge. I used to take hold of the rear door handle and try and prevent this. I was too young to understand that my actions could not influence the path of the car. When I am the driver, the responsibility for steering clear of the road's edge is mine. It's a summation of kind of all of the things that we're talking about. So, you know, this is something to do with probably what we have control of versus what we don't have control of. But what it brings up for me is that there is a fear that we have of whatever, that we take into a situation which causes panic, or for example, I think whenever I drive over the bridge that there's at least a moment in my mind where I think I should just drive off the side of the bridge. Am I suicidal? No. But that's just kind of what our brain does. It does all kinds of weird, crazy things. And, you know, it's kind of being able to recognize, you know, things like holding the steering wheel in a certain way so that we're not gonna crash or something. Our mind tries to protect us all the time, and some of the protections are ridiculous, and the wrong kinds of avenue. So we're just kind of sifting through and realizing that a lot of things that our mind tells us just isn't true. For example, that we need to use something to get out of feelings. We're able to deal with feelings more than we think we are. There's just signals that tell us the emotional pain is going to be too much and it might destroy us, so we have to do something to get out of it. It's not true. On to Lavender Light. I don't know if that really had anything to do with that reading or not, but things that make you go, Remember that song? Things that make you go, It's never a very good song. This is October 10th, obviously. As addicts, we fell into the bad habit of expecting something for nothing. False feelings of entitlement made us lazy and indifferent. Our level of desire was high, but our willingness to take action never matched our wants and needs. In sobriety, we sometimes continue to whine and complain when we do not get what we want immediately. It is easy to forget that we must do our part if our needs are to be met. So, you know, that's kind of the idea of turning it over. Does that mean that you just say, okay, I'm gonna turn it over, and then I'm just gonna lie here and wait to be sober? Probably not. That there are actionable things that we have to do. and that we don't need to change our food. Don't know where that came from. We don't need to change our mood as quickly as we think. We don't need to get out of something. We can be in something. Things change does not happen immediately. We don't need to immediately fix something. So our old way of just dousing something or distracting our brains or getting out of the emotional pain is not what we're working on, maybe. Not what I'm working on. So it's being able to sit with the uncomfortability and finding ways to relax into it and letting our minds know that these crazy signals that they're sending are, we're grateful for them. You know, if we're being chased by a bear, great. We probably need some signals that are saying, you know, start to panic and get the hell out of here. Other times, if we're just stressed out about something, we probably don't need to panic. Things that make you go, Anyway, that's Chad's Recovery Corner for today. I don't know what you might have gotten out of it, but I also decided to do one today because I got a new haircut. And I think it's worthy of being shared. All right, lots of love. Oh, I don't have anything to drink. So if you're drinking coffee, as we normally do, we'll drink that readings down, and I'll drink something later. All right, lots of love. Wait, we'll play out the thing. Well, I can't set it up anymore. Thanks for the intro music, Tim. Bye.